Alright. So here's my height map. I'm gonna copy this and open up Crazy Bump. Paste my height map. Alright. Box. So yeah, that's definitely too strong. I don't need the large detail. I think that's what makes it so funky looking. Like there shouldn't be anything too gigantic going on. And then I'm gonna take the opacity down to 35. Let's throw in some shape recognition, but not too much. Maybe even take it down to 30 intensity. Because I think it was at, I think it was at 40 last time I did it. Maybe the shape recognition is too high as well. Okay. Let's try that. Copy to clipboard. And I want to paste it on top. And I'm just going to erase it where I want it to be pretty huge, like before. So I want this to be nice and strong, so it doesn't look like I just cheated it. And other than that, I'll give this a try. Save it as a normal, Targa, save and replace it. 24 bits. Okay. Did I ever save my metal map? I don't think I did. Metal, Targa. Okay. So I'm going to re-import this guy. And this guy. Let's save them. So what's going on in everybody's lives? Anything interesting? I'm excited for the weekend. Benevolent Thelian, that's a cool name. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Alright. So, it's definitely looking a lot better for me. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and start tweaking out the the diffuse a little bit because I don't want this ugly ruler. And these are supposed to be spools. And this needs to be dirtied up a little bit because I don't want it to just look plain. Alright. So let's jump back to Photoshop. And I'm going to go back to CG Textures. How are the audio levels doing, you guys? Because I just set up my audio so that, you know, I can wear headphones and you guys can still hear what's going on. So I'm just wondering how it sounds from your end. Okay, let's see. Let's go with grunge. And get a grunge map. This one looks kind of nice for what I want. Maybe it's a little too stony though. Basically, I just want something to add a little bit of variation to the surface of the model. That might, like, this might be good. The more subtlety you add, the better. Okay, good. Sounds good. I'm glad. Good, good, good. Alright. Copy that. Bring it into Photoshop. And I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to set it to multiply. And obviously that's way too dark, but I'll brighten that up in a sec. And I might want it on top of these guys as well. So I'm going to drag this layer down under there. And this needs to go way down, like 35 might be good. Also, let me just check the normals, because I want to make sure that those grooves are facing in the right direction. Alright. So it probably doesn't look too different, but when I toggle the opacity, you can really tell what's going on there. So that should help break it up a little bit more and make it a little more, you know, old and dirty feeling. That might even have... Whoa. Good. Okay. Now, as far as the ribbon thing goes, let me see if I can find a spool. Kind of a random thing to search for, so I'm not too hopeful. Yeah, those are too big. Top? Want the top of the spool? Something... typewriter spool, maybe. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'll have to pick something later because I don't want to just grab something random off of Google. Let's save out the diffuse and reload that in and see how it looks. UE4, re-import. I can never tell if it's like done importing or not. Just gotta wait for it. It just sort of like freezes, and then when it's done, it just unfreezes and it doesn't let you know. Rick Vasquez says, trying to get into Unreal. I just need to learn how to export from my 3D software Modo. Modo, huh? I've never used Modo, but all I know is that Unreal 4 is really FBX friendly. If you can export it as an FBX file, you'll be in good shape. There we go. Alright, so it's got the little asterisk on there, so I know that it imported. I'm going to save it. And let's see how it looks. Rick, what do you work on? Do you just do 3D art as like a hobby, or do you make games? I'm just curious. Alright, it's looking pretty good. And the seams on the keys don't look that bad. I'm actually impressed. I was expecting to have trouble with those. But they're looking pretty good, as far as I'm concerned. The roller here looks a little better. I just need to fix that god-awful ruler. Still watching Epic's YouTube tutorials, but pretty soon I think I can do something as BioWare animator. Cool! But I just do freelancing now. Nice. I wonder if there's some sort of software you could get to convert a file, maybe? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Modo, so I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. Alright, back in here. I gotta do something about this. Where is my ruler? There it is. Iron Milk Steak, hello. How are you? I am doing fantastic. I'm almost done with my typewriter, and as many of you probably know, I've been working on this for quite a while. So, I'm excited to finish it up and start working on something new. Alright, now I'm gonna swivel this around. Whoops. There. And maybe move it up a bit. Where are my UVs? Oh darn. So that might be fine if I just sort of do that. Iron Milk Steak, best name ever. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Let me check out a reference of a typewriter ruler again. Oh, there it is. You can tell I've been searching a lot of typewriter stuff. Yeah, so it just has to be simple. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and bring down the opacity a little bit more so it's pretty subtle. And that might be everything. Other than that, I just gotta make the roughness, and that shouldn't take too long. Okay. Me? What do I want to convert? Oh, I was just trying to think of... Well, Rick was saying that he needs to figure out how to export assets from Modo so that he can bring them into Unreal, and all I know really is that Unreal really likes FBX files. So, I mean, in Maya it's a really simple process. You just sort of go, you select it and export it, and that's that. You might need to load up some plugins to get the right file format. So in Maya I go to you have to go in the preferences and load up the plugin that lets you export as an FBX file. So maybe Modo has something like that. But that's about all I know. Okay. And before I go back into Unreal Engine, I want to make my roughness map. So I'm gonna go and hit Command Alt Shift E to get a kind of like a master layer, and I'm gonna name this rough. And black is not rough, and no, black is rough. Wait, no. 0 is glossy. So I want to, first of all, black and white it out. Hey Sir Veggie, how are you today? I'm doing quite well. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to invert this. And before I go tweaking this like crazy, I'm going to save it out and see how it looks inside of Unreal. So I'm going to name it Typewriter R for roughness. Yeah, Modo can export FBX. I'm just still learning Unreal along with Substance Painter. Lots to learn, but so far so good. Hopefully I can pick up some tips here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I hope that I can help you guys in some little way. If you guys ever need like critiques or anything, I would be more than happy to help as well. Let's see, go back to my desktop. Get the roughness and, well, yeah. And then I'll just re-import the diffuse. Just finished uploading my gameplay of Alien Isolation. Ooh, Sir Veggie. Is that on Twitch? I'll have to check that out because I really was curious about that game. So you're editing videos. Maybe you're doing that on YouTube then? I'm curious though. Because I do want to play that game. Re-import the diffuse. YouTube and Twitch. Cool. Cool. Very nice. I'll check it out. Come on, Unreal. You can do it. Alien Isolation is hella good. I talked to the lead animator at EGX last year. Nice! That's awesome. Cool. I don't know why my camera went all the way out here, but let's zoom in here and check it out. Oh, my ruler has messed up normals now because I changed the placement of it. I'll have to fix that. Why are you saving? I need to add the roughness map to my material. I can get rid of you. There we go. Roughness. Okay. Whoa, that's like crazy shiny. Let's check it out though. I'm not sure if the normal map still looks a little too intense. What do you guys think? Is it like too bumpy, or does it look... I mean, it's supposed to look old and weathered and dirty and a little rusty maybe, but I can't tell if it's a little too much. Wow, and my camera is freaking out. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think? Also, these could maybe be inverted or something. No, they look good. Well, yeah, I think the letters might want to be shinier than the darker parts. And now the metal is like way too shiny. That's way too much. It looks black now. Okay, let's pop back into Photoshop. So that's weird. get so confused by like the roughness maps because like I'm used to specular maps and I think they're backwards. So I have a hard time like figuring out the roughness. Is that seriously like, is that really too dark? The shine makes it look newer. To give it a more vintage look, more wear and tear. So I'm getting a little bit of mixed reviews here. But that's okay. Save that, roughness, and make sure it's a Targa. Okay. The keys can be shinier. Yeah, let's try and... I'll get my burn tool out. Handy dandy burn tool. And kind of... Maybe that'll help. Maybe that's too much. Let's try one more time. Just a little bit. With the roughness, it's like really picky. It gets super, super shiny really fast. Too much. Okay. Alright. Let's try that. I'm gonna re-import the roughness. And it's only gonna take forever, guys, so hang in there. Alright, so the keys are looking pretty good, I think. And I haven't built the lighting, so let me try that. Let's go medium quality and build the lighting. Roberto! I'm glad you got a nap. I felt guilty for keeping you up until 4 a.m. last night. Oh yeah, and I gotta fix my ruler. I keep forgetting. Okay. Alright, not bad. I just gotta fix that ruler. Robo, you were with me when I started it? That's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are sticking with me. I see so many familiar faces in the chat every time, and it's really cool that you guys get to see it from start to finish. What was I gonna do? Oh, the ruler. Oh, shoot. gotta be on a layer. There we go. So I'm just gonna grab this little bit here, copy that, make sure it's, yep, it is. And then on the height map, I can make sure it's alright. So I'm going to select this and desaturate it and brighten it up so that it matches everything else. And I'm going to merge them all together and really quick make a new normal map for it. Let's see, paste type map. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to bring the intensity back, try and get all the levels the same as I had them. It's not going to make a huge difference, but well, cancel, copy. Sometimes Crazy Bump can forget that I'm going to want to save it. Okay, now for the normals. Whoops. Pretty much I can delete all of this except for the ruler. There. Alright, let's save it. And hopefully this should be it for today. I'm still pretty hungry, so I'm probably gonna go and get food after this. And I'm gonna save all these too. And I just realized I never made a light map for this thing. I should order takeout. I never do that. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Cool. I'm liking it. I don't quite know why the metal would be so dark though. Maybe it is too glossy still. That's weird. Maybe it is the light map though, because I never made a light map, so if I throw food at the monitor, will we get it? I wish. We should have a pizza party. Okay. But I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm going to close it out and I'm going to save this. And I think that'll be it for now. Next, I'm either going to get started on some lamps or a radio or something like that. I'm definitely not going to be throwing hot soup at my monitor. Thank you very much, but I need this computer. It is my only means of working. That's how the internet works, yeah. Just throw things at it. Okay. Alright guys, well, I know it wasn't like a terribly long stream, but I just wanted to finish up the texture so I didn't leave you all hanging in suspense there. And I hope you stick around for when I start my next project. And I also, let's see, I think I also still have to finish Charizard, so keep in touch, and thank you for joining me. It's always fun hanging out with you guys and getting my work done.